Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You know the drill by now. This is Ravegal. This is the Zelda Randomizer. I have a problem. And it is that I am not playing the Zelda Randomizer right now. Let's fix that. I am leaving forever, goodbye. I love the uncle quotes. They're pretty bad. So, for those of you who are not familiar... Ooh, mirror again. For those of you who are not familiar, the Zelda Randomizer randomizes or changes every chest in the game. It changes all of the items that you get from NPCs like Sahasrara, the sick kid. It changes the rewards for basically anywhere you could get a heart or a heart piece is now randomized. All of that gets tossed in a pool, along with things like the blacksmith, the upgrades from the Fountain of Wishes, stuff like that. This means that instead of the regular progression of the game, you have your own weird progression. Ooh, I think I get to try a trick. I like trying new tricks. So we've got bombs, that's good. That means we can get the sewer, the 3 chests that are in the back end of the sewer, without having to kill enemies at all. I want to say, since we have the mirror right away, we should be able to warp back to the front with Zelda. So instead of walking back up this area once we've rescued Zelda, we're gonna warp out of the dungeon area back to the front door. It's gonna be cool. Red potion in a bottle right off the bat. All the bottles in this game are randomized. You also notice there that there are key drops right away. Keys. The game uses a logic engine to determine whether or not a seed, which is the specific situation of the game, is beatable. So, things like keys that are in chests will still kind of show up in the same rough area. They won't put anything behind a door. They won't put a key behind the door it opens, basically. Moon Pearl. That is... oh my. That's weird. Okay, so, right off the bat, my brain is immediately going to... I'm probably gonna have to beat Aghanim. That is what early Mirror and Moon Pearl says to me, is I'm gonna have to beat Aghanim and go into the Dark World early. Or we're gonna get really good items really early at Kakariko. And go into the Dark World that way. But call me a pessimist. Okay, so now we can get that key. We're gonna grab Zelda. Boom. And that is the kind of stuff that this randomizer lets you do. It gives you little tricks and little different ways through the game that you don't normally get. Also lets you get hit in the face by rats. So once we actually get out here, the dungeon or the required dungeons are different also, because of how everything works. We need to beat Ganon. We don't care about getting whatever is in the Master Sword pedestal most of the time, because it's probably not the Master Sword. So, the crystals and pendants that you normally get for beating dungeons are also randomized. So we may not have to do... We probably don't have to do the dungeons that have pendants, unless they have items that we need. And the only way we'll know that is if we try. But basically, we're going to do the rest first. We're going to do everything in our power to avoid doing those dungeons and ending up having to do extra stuff. This is why we like the bombs. There are 3 chests back here. One of these... Oh my. Oh. This seed. After the last few seeds that I've played, I'm so happy. Okay, so we've got the hammer, which is not great by itself, but the fact that we have that and the moon pearl and the mirror right away means we can basically cover most of the dark world early on. It also means that we probably only need 1 level of gloves to get to the dark world. So as soon as we get a pair of gloves, we're good. Flippers means that we can do some, go get some interesting items early on as well. And it means we've got it for later. We'll probably have to do the Swamp Palace. It's a good bet. And go this way to avoid the annoying birds. We're gonna check this tree. The item that tree drops is based on some complex formula that involves how many enemies you've killed and how many times you've gotten hit or something. And there is a slim chance that it will be something useful. Like, it can drop 80 rupees instead of 4 small magic pots, when I already have full magic and nothing to use it. First stop we make. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful run. Okay. Flute. Getting the flute right now means we don't have to backtrack to Kakariko Village to activate it, as it were. Okay, we just need 2 more rupees to get the salesman, the bottle salesman, which we are guaranteed to get, because there's a 5 rupee pot. I don't like that. I just went the wrong way. Keep. Okay, Kakariko. First place we're gonna go is Blind's house. Right here. I thought that was a 5. Oh well. I know there's some back here, too. So, we're gonna do this. Hey, rupees. There's the 5s I was thinking about. Not a lot here, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll manage. Still got a lot of chests to go, and we already have a bunch of good stuff. At this point, getting, like I said, the gloves would be really nice. It opens up pretty much most of the Dark World for us, right off the bat. Which means that our overworld stuff is going to be really open. Another option that would be really nice would be the bow. Bow is always nice. Now, we may not even need the bow right now, but... Oh, good. Hey! Awesome. It's weird, actually. I'm debating if I want to go and just do Village of Outcasts while I'm over here. I mean, I don't see why not, right? We have like 2 or 3 entrances into the Dark World that we can do. Mushroom. We'll stop and do the witch at some point here. We don't have enough rubies for Zora, so we'll probably do the mushroom and Zora at the same time unless we have a need to. But otherwise, Master Sword right away. You know, I've been wanting a good run for a while. Those last couple were really rough, and this feels good. Okay, so here's the plan. I know there's stuff south of Kakariko I could do, but I'm gonna go straight for the Gusto here. We're gonna do both overworlds back to back because we can. So because we don't have the level 2 Power Glove, we have to go around to get to Dark World. Now we're still gonna have to come back to Village of Outcasts to do stuff like the blacksmith, but there's a lot of stuff that you could do with what we've got. Also, it would be really nice if I had the boots. But that's okay. We'll get over. Second item is always the one we want, Painted Burna. I want to see if they fixed this real quick. There was a glitch where, yeah, they fixed it. There was a glitch where after your first time doing the chess game, the second item was always 100 rupees. But they patched it out, which is probably for the best, honestly. But doesn't help me, right? I know I just got hit by a bomb. I only kinda care. Okay, so. Here's where it gets fun. So, we can do stuff like quick stop and check the library. It's just a heart piece. We don't need to come back for that. Just gonna quick check what that item is. Looks like it's just 5 bombs, or a 5 bomb upgrade, so we don't need to do it. The 15th item is always the right one for the shovel game. We're gonna continue on in the dark world here. Even though the enemies are a little bit more likely to kill me, to get the other items that are down here. Namely, we're gonna get the item from the Flute Kid, and then go down and get the mirror item on the ledge up there. Another 10 arrows. You do not need to be standing in the circle of flowers. Their heart container, I am okay with that right now. Okay, and let's see. We're gonna stay in the light world for the next little bit. Again, just because the enemies are a little bit less likely to kill me. I should probably check what dungeons I need to do at some point here. Okay, Eastern and Desert are both required. I'm gonna do what is colloquially referred to as Hype Cave. I don't know why. But it does have 5 treasure chests, or 5 items. Bow, boots. I love this run. Okay, let's see what 2 dungeons from the Dark World we don't have to do. Turtle Rock and Skullwoods. Okay. Crap. Well, that's a thing. Okay. My bad. I was actually done in Dark World anyway, so that works out. And by that I mean I totally meant to do that. Yep, totally. There's a glitch in this game that allows you to despawn blocks as you're pushing them in the mirror. It only works in overworld spots where you can't use the mirror, but there's a lot of spots like this where you can save yourself a trip. Do need to do that at some point, so we'll go ahead and do it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab these 5 chests as well. Red boomerang, red rupee, red rupee. 50 rupees. Okamedora. Awesome. We need something to make fire before we can do Desert Palace, but we can do the rest of it. We can do all of Eastern Palace. Crap. Stupid dancing electric pickle. Let's check under the bridge real quick, too. These enemies actually hit really hard, and not having a shield and being dumb and charging around recklessly makes it real easy to get killed by them. Okay, Ice Rod Cave. Nice. Okay, so plan is gonna be jump back down here. We're gonna swim up to the bridge. Actually, I'm gonna pop over here real quick just to check what this item is, since I do have access to the Dark World. Bomb upgrade, nothing big. I am running low on bombs. That's something to keep an eye on. It's very rare that that ends up happening, but I will want to keep an eye on that just to be safe. Just some rupees. Okay. Jump back and forth here. We're gonna get the item from the witch. Heart piece. Eh. Avoid the dancing pickles. Like I said, those guys really hurt. The crabs do 2 hearts of damage if you don't have... if you don't have blue mail or something, so... You may notice right there, walking along the watery areas is actually much slower, even when you're dashing. So running along the outside, if you already have the flippers, is the way to go. Sora, once again, screwing me over. Okay, we're gonna save quit out and go back to Link's house. Okay, we're gonna go straight over to Eastern Palace. Oh, actually, we're gonna do this the fancy way. Because we can. And I'm pretty sure we actually have everything we need to do both of these dungeons. So, this is one of the ways that you save some time for yourself. Although, I'm really not looking forward to doing this with my current heart count. I think we'll be okay. So basically we're going to open Palace of Darkness. I'm going to switch back over, do Eastern Palace first, because it is easier, and I have 5 hearts. I do have a potion, but I have 5 hearts, green tunic, no sword upgrade, regular arrows. I mean, I've got the hammer and everything, so it'll be a pretty straightforward run at least. I don't have to... I have everything I need to beat the level. If I do everything perfectly and don't die over and over again, at which point I'm not saving time anymore. I'm kind of hoping to save... I haven't done Death Mountain yet, and that is the next place that you would normally go with the resources I've got. Given that I am really close to... Well, I'm not really close to anything, but I'm assuming I'm going to be really close to getting the hookshot at some point in the future here. Okay. We'll see if we need to go to this place where the big key normally is. We may be able to just skip that whole section. Awesome, needed that. So since I already have the big key, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna do the right side of the dungeon right now. And the reason is because there is a good chance that I will not need to do it. And by need to do it, I mean, if it has certain items, like, we haven't found the map or the compass yet. There's a good chance that that item, or that those items are in that chest, that side of the, or on that side. It's just one, I believe it's just one, crap. I believe it is just one chest back there. It's not a lot, but it's just a few rupees. We've done most of the expenditures we need as far as rupees go. I did that to be able to buy a potion. Because it's not that out of the way, and it's... especially compared to a lot of the other rupee... quick rupee areas. I mean, unless I happen to find a 300 or something like that. That was a terrible throw. Okay, Armos. And we got a crystal. So, like I said, since there's only one chest over in that section off to the right, and we didn't find the map or the compass at that point, we knew it had to be in that chest. So we know we're not missing anything. Okay, now we have more heart containers, and I feel much, much better about this. I was going to switch to the hook shot there. It didn't work. Hey, I remembered the switch the first time this time. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to go down here first. Even though it's kind of backtracking. But it will actually... We need to get a small key before we can progress. Heck with it. I'm gonna go ahead and go do this side while I'm down here. One of the reasons you need the bow to complete this dungeon is just to get through those guys. All the small keys. Okay, we're gonna run quick over here. This is just one chest because I already got the rest on this side, but I figure I might as well just do it quick. Already got the big key. That was just a small key, okay. I think... Yes. So now we should be able to use up here. Miraculously recovered bridge. Oh well. I'm being a bit reckless, and I'm used to get it. While the last few runs have not had the tools that I need to progress, they have had tools like the blue mail and shield, and I'm used to having at least a regular shield. Okay. We'll be okay. I'm gonna go this way and skip past those guys, because that seems like a better idea. Probably what I should have done the first time. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. I'll be right back. Okay. So, sorry about that. I had an important phone call come in. Jeez, don't you guys know I'm recording? So, I had a slight oversight there. Mostly in the fact that I have no idea how to do that room in the dark. That sounds horrible and painful, and I don't want to. So, we're going to go ahead and do the rest. And we'll come back to that side of the room, or to that side of the dungeon later. I mean, we've got the big key, so we'll be okay. Okay. That's not good. I feel like I must be just walking into a wall or something. Seems like I'm just running into a wall. Okay. In the interest of not just sitting here and attacking the darkness, I am going to go ahead and heal up, head on down. I'm gonna just keep going. Like I said, I know now there are 4 chests that I did not get. It's not my preference, but okay. Made it back through there. By the way, if you did not know, that is because we don't have the lantern. Normally you get that right away. They actually took out the lantern animation in the randomizer in the dark world. So the dark rooms in the light world are still okay, but the dark rooms in the dark world are what you saw there, pitch black. I mean, you can go through them, but it will never put them out of reach, just like everything else. It counts that as you do not have the appropriate items to pass through those rooms. Unless you have the lamp. So the lamp will be available before I get through, or before the items for those rooms are necessary. Now, obviously I'd prefer to just get them. It's 3 chests. And I think at least one of them's, oh crap. Okay, I forgot that there was more darkness up ahead. Okay, we're skipping that. We'll come back. Eastern Palace needs to be done still. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. I'm gonna check the back of Sahasrarla's hut. I didn't do that yet. Then I need to figure out where I'm going. I still don't have a fire source. I think Death Mountain seems like a good bet just to get those first few chests at least. Because I can't do... Yeah. This seems like a good bet. I don't need to do Tower of Hera, but I can if I want to just give it a shot. I can't do... Let's see, what other dungeons do I have accessible with what I've got? Thieves Town? Thieves Town. So I could go do that. Okay, the old man gave me 10 arrows. Okay, so we're gonna check the 2 Spectacle Rock items real quick. And suddenly it's made easier. My decisions have been made easier. I totally didn't check the inside of Spectacle Rock yet. I should have done that real quick. Oh well. I'll come back. There's a lot more chests over here. So... God, I hate those enemies. Okay, so... First cave done. Let's go do the second one. Drop the cave, because you have to drop to get to it. This has 7 chests. It's one of the best places. I think that's probably the most items in one place in the entire game. So there's 2 here and then 5 on the upper floor. Like, I can't think of a single other place that has that many. Wow. I mean, that's helpful, but not useful, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Yeah. Trying to remember if there's... Yeah, I can get like 2 chests right now this way. So let's just do it quick. I do not have the hook shot yet, or this would be a lot of chests, but this is the other place where that mirror trick is really handy. What am I doing? Darn it. Okay. There we go. So... I'm gonna quick double check the item on the island, floating island. Just to make sure that that's not the hook shot. Basically. Wow. Okay, I apologize. I have the giggles now. I swear I didn't know that's what it was. I was making a joke. Because I was going to ignore it otherwise, unless it was something really important. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop back down here. And finish this cave, because I can. And then I'm probably gonna head to the Swamp Palace. Oh my gosh, that's nice. I haven't gotten a sword upgrade outside of Ganon's Tower in so long. I always forget to do that first chest. Okay, so I am going to go over here. Oh, that's so much nicer. I'm gonna quick check this cave. There's 2 things here. First thing, we're gonna check the inside of Spectacle Rock. The Spectacle Rock cave, you can see the item without having to go through the whole cave, so it's an easy thing to quick check. Just Rubies, don't need to bother. Then we're going to do the Spike Cave. Ah. Don't kick the jelly blob at me. He talks. I don't want him to talk at me. Okay, so. The trick here is you need to use your hearts wisely because there are 8 hearts on the other side. That was worthless. But I have the hookshot now. We're gonna do Rafe's house. Yeah, because I don't think Swamp Palace has any dark spots, so... Quick hammer dash. This area does require the mirror. Mirror, hookshot, and flippers, I believe, is all you need to beat this dungeon. We're gonna get the water level fixed first. Still no fire source. I'm hoping, I mean, honestly, at this point, we don't need to do Turtle Rock, so we just need the fire rod and the staff of Samaria, and possibly the lantern. I'd prefer the lantern. I'll put it that way. Because doing Misery Mire, I'm not doing Misery Mire and House of Darkness in the dark. That's way over my head. That was weird. Okay. I don't need to blow that wall up because it has a bomb and a rupee in it. And I remembered that this time instead of blowing up the wall. Last time I just remembered to pull the bomb out before I went to go do the switch so that it was detonating while the animation was going. Okay. Swamp Palace has lots of chests, so it's a good place to go. I don't have the big key yet. Make sure we get all the small keys here, so unlike last time. I ran into an issue a couple runs ago. It was terrible. Sorry, I'm don't have a ton to say right now just because Swamp Palace is, I'm kind of on autopilot right now. There's not a ton to say. This is turning out to be an interesting run because there were so many tools given really early. So I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to play out in the end. Also, this is the first time I haven't gotten the lantern, which is a little odd to me. Usually it's just shown up, and it's just this run hasn't. So, I mean, it's bound to happen. 'Tis the nature of a randomizer. There's the staff. I'm actually not 100% sure if it's faster to mirror out right there or if it's faster to walk back. So we'll just walk back. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. You can technically get the big key from the boss in this dungeon because there is no big key door. So we may need to come back for that too. I'm starting to dislike my get back to pile that I'm accumulating. Especially since I was going to take a break soon. I was only going to play for an hour. There's the big. Okay, I'll go ahead and finish this and then go back if I need to. Depending on what the boss drops. So there's a chance that this boss will drop the map. If he drops the map, that means he has a good item. Or that the big chest is a real item. If he does not, that means that the big chest item is the map, and we can ignore it. We need to beat the boss either way. This way we have a chance to save ourselves some trouble. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. It's been so long since I actually had a sword worth using against these bosses. That went so much faster than normal. Okay. So the big chest is the map. That means we don't need to go through all that again. Very nice. Okay, so we got the staff, which means we can technically do Misery Mire, but we need the lamp first. I'm just gonna do a quick run here. Just because... Actually... So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick run up here. I have not gotten... Oop. There we go. Oh, we can do like the whole dwarf, the blacksmith thing and a couple other things like that right now too. So, real quick, we have not been over to the pyramid. I'm gonna check the pyramid item. Just in case. Okay, it is a rupee. I do not care. I'm gonna go get the catfish item because it is kind of out of the way and because I am out of potions. Those guys really hurt. I heard some good commentary during one of the races. They were talking about the fact that, you know, the trained soldier guards hit you for 1 heart of damage normally. Crabs, giant crabs do 2. Along with like the weird jelly blobs. Pterodactyls, on the other hand, are like 3 or 4 base. Oops. That was not my intention. Also, it always amuses me that pots do so much damage, because throwing a clay pot at someone's head does as much damage as the tempered sword. Okay, I'm gonna do the north end of Hyrule real quick, because I don't think I've done that. Like the King's Tomb and stuff, since I don't think I've been over there since I got the Titan's Pit. Okay. All 3. Awesome. I'm not sure why I went to the hook shot. Oh wait, yes, because I need to go across the... It probably says something about this game that I'm making decisions that are right without actually being able to explain why they're right. Might have a problem. I didn't have the Titan's Mitt before, so I couldn't have gotten this. Lots of back and forth here for a second. Half magic. That is awesome. Only I had a fire rod to use it with. Or even a lamp. I'm not picky. I mean, I'll need both eventually. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. There's still the bumper cave. Small favors. The fact that those guys go down in 1 hit. Hallelujah. Okay. So, my plan... I'm going to actually take a break, because my last break was not actually a break, and my timer was still running, which is probably not a good thing. And... now I've got pretty much what I need to do 3 dungeons. I'm literally just missing the fire rod. I think... oh wait, no! Skullwoods isn't required. yeah, okay. I'm gonna end it here, and we will pick up next time with Boss Rush, because I'm pretty sure I've got what I need now. So, give me a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this. Sorry about the brief delay in the middle. Sometimes, you know, real life comes up in the middle of these things, and that's more important. And I will catch you next time.